Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Isromi Mukti from Naval Construction Engineering Technology. Today, I would like to present my industrial practice report at PT Patria Maritim Perkasa. In this presentation, I will explain the company profile, job description, required skill, shortcomings, and the last is solutions for improvement. Patria Maritim Perkasa was established in Batam in 2005 under the name of PT Perkasa Melati. The company operates in shipbuilding industry and provides ship design, shipbuilding, ship repair, and marine services. The company's vision is to become one of Indonesia's leading shipyard in the maritime industry. Its mission is to provide comprehensive maritime engineering for customers and then delivering value and benefits to stakeholders, creating space for Patria employees to grow and perform, and the last is actively participating in the development of the national maritime industry. The main business included in this company is ship design, marine services, shipbuilding, and ship repair. But Patria Maritim Perkasa at Batam only include ship design, marine service, and shipbuilding. During my internship, I was placed in the production engineer department. In this department, I work as an intern. Production engineer department is an engineer responsible for bridging the gap between the design, planning, and production process in the field. So, this department is a department who connects two departments, an engineering and production. They connect two departments at the same time. The main function of this department is develop building methods and fabrication sequence, determine material, consumable, manpower, and man-hour requirement, creating file sheets and input production, and the last is support schedule and cost control. The job desk itself is weekly production engineer patrol, material preparation, estimation of production consumables, calculation of man hours and manpower, review of bill of material, and material take-off from drawings, and the last is preparation of nesting. During my internship, I was involved in creating 2D and 3D technical drawing, production schematic, assembly drawing, material requirement, support component design, and nesting plan development. The first is 2D and 3D technical drawing creation. In this job desk, I create and develop technical drawing of ships and supporting facilities. Usually, I design a 3D look of the barges or the tugboat. For the barge itself, not just dry barge, but also oil barge, shallow barge, and many others. And for the tugboat, there are two kinds, usually tugboat, and the other one is orca tugboat. And for the supporting facilities that I design is such security tower, not just security tower and the ship. I also design the yard and also the jetty area. The next is production schematic development. In this job desk, I create building erection sequence diagrams. In this building erection sequence, I created from the scrap. Start from the bottom, included with its construction and double bottom, and then comes to the side sail, port and starboard, include with its construction also, and then there is longitudinal bulkhead, transit bulkhead, main deck, sideboards, and many others. After that, I also create design for ship slot layouts to support the shipbuilding process. The next is assembly drawing development. In this desk, I have to compile drawings of ship structure assembly, such as longitudinal bulkhead, truss bulkhead, main deck, below deck, sideboards, and many others. The first thing I have to do before doing this job desk is I have to open the construction drawing first, and then I'm gonna section it one by one using the length of the material that we have at the store. The next is material requirement calculation. In this job desk, I'm performing material calculation such as plates, square bars, round bars, bolts, nuts, and many others to ensure production requirements are in accordance with the design. The things that I have to do before doing the material calculation is almost the same as the assembly one. I have to open the construction drawing first, and then goes to the part where the material locates, such as square bars. I'm gonna look into the construction drawing, and then I'm gonna count it about how many square bars in that section, and then I also gonna dimension the length of the square bars. After that, the data that I get, I put it in Microsoft Excel. The next job desk is supporting component design. In this job desk, I create design for supporting component, such as cradle rack, here, and then there is hydraulic press, staging plate, and storage rack. Not just design it, but I also doing a simple simulation on them to make sure the structure that I built is a strong design and a safe for everyone. The last is nesting plan. In this desk, I compile material cutting patterns manually or using Prones software for more efficient material usage. There are two ways in nesting plan, a manual one and semi-manual one. A manual one, in manual one, we have to put the item one by one into the frame that we have, and then we're gonna arrange it to make it efficient by ourselves. But in Prones software, we just have to put all of the material and upload it to the software. After that, they're gonna run the command by itself. So it's gonna be really helpful and efficient. Okay. The software used during the internship includes Microsoft Office, AutoCAD, Rhinoceros, and Prones. These four software is the most important software that you have to know when you are going into this department. Microsoft Office really helpful in data processing and material calculation, so you're gonna use it every day and every time. And for the AutoCAD and Rhinoceros, it's very useful for you for creating 3D and 2D modeling. For myself, I create 3D design in Rhinoceros. After that, I extract the 2D drawing and then put it into AutoCAD. And the last is Prones. Is really useful also because it can optimize the plate cutting process and minimize material waste. There are some challenges during my internship, like lack of understanding, limited software proficiency, suboptimal time management, and lack of confidence in the work environment. But there are solutions for that, like intense learning initiatives, and then do independent exercises. After that, we have to prioritize tasks and manage work schedule. And the last is improve communication. Build the courage to discuss and get used to working in team. Okay. In conclusion, this internship provide a very valuable experience and really improve my understanding of shipbuilding process in the industrial environment. I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attention, and then wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.